Right. This is a test week. So this is going to give us an opportunity to check in with your fitness and see how things are going and see if your zones need tweaked. Now, most athletes, I talk about this all the time, don't like test weeks because they almost treat them like a race or they get anxiety around them or they start qualifying why it's not going to be the best week or the best test or whatever. Only you know if it's a good sample or not. And I will tell you this, it's not the end all be all. It's one point on a data curve, right? So if you have a good test or you have a bad test or something seems way out of line, it's okay to even scrap it and just say, I'm sticking with the zones that I had because it just doesn't feel right. If you aren't sure and you want to split the difference, then that's something that I've done in the past as well too, because we're going to retest in a few weeks as well. So I like to personally use 30-minute tests. I know that some people like to use 20-minute tests. I do take the last 20-minute average for the heart rate. So I do the whole 30 minutes, but I'm only looking at the last 20 minutes for the heart rate. But in terms of output, because heart rate is input, right? It's going into the machine. In terms of output, your power or your pace, I do average the whole 30 minutes and use that for your functional threshold power or pace. And the reason that I call that without taking off 5% is because as long as you're doing it by yourself, then it predicts what you could be doing for an hour in a race, which is actually the true definition of your threshold. So every time we come through a test week, I want you to ask yourself those questions. Did I have a good test? Did it accurately represent with what I'm seeing and feeling in training? And then if you need to make tweaks to your zones, go up in your settings tab and then click on your zones and thresholds, and you can go ahead and make those adjustments. So have a great test. Also enjoy some downtime, and I will see everybody next week.